For today's cup of coffee.
Cup of coffee.
Holiday weirdness.
Yes.
As opposed to just everyday weirdness.
What kind of weirdness is it? What kind of weirdness have we experienced today? Have you experienced today?
Oh my God, I experience the weirdness every day.
But you need to tell us what kind today.
Well, it was like today it was a matter of interacting with a young man that is about your age.
Mm-hmm.
And not sure whether he's got the tisms or what, but if I find somebody that is not
Neurotypical?
well, yeah, no, it's a challenge for them to laugh.
Mm-hmm.
They may not know. Some people don't know how to laugh, especially if they are on the spectrum. They don't quite get humor.
No, it's very hard for them to tell what is jokes and what is not. It is. I get that. I understand that.
And so to me, it's almost like a challenge. And one of the ways that they can pick up on the cues of what is a joke is somebody, if you are laughing and smiling as you are talking, then they understand that that's humorous. And if nothing else, to be kind and to, show gratitude.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. And then the next time that I interact with him, he's like, oh, well, there's that weird woman.
Nah, that ain't what they think.
So
there's so many, for real now, new cashiers, there's so many customers, you can only remember a handful legit.
Well, yeah, that's true, but I would like to think that when I come through a line, because we are kind of distinctive looking and acting and stuff.
People remember you because you're kind, you're friendly, you actually talk to them. People do remember you.
And it's just a matter of...
But they don't think what you think they think.
Well, I hope that they find the interaction pleasant. That's the key thing, that they, as opposed to seeing me and going with dread.
I don't think anyone's had a bad experience with you.
No, not in that way. There have been times that, as far as having to advocate for people, and when people have been wronged and stuff like that. So if it is somebody that has, that I'm like, I want to speak to the patient rights advocate.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's different.
The next time those people see me, I hope that it's like, oh, I need to watch my shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, yes, because I understand my rights. I understand other people's rights.
Well, once again, that's different. That is different than someone berating a cashier.
Right.
Or a stalker or someone like that.
Right. And even as far as asking for the patient rights advocate, it was not a matter of, maligning whomever. It was a matter of basically letting them know, I'm very aware that you're not doing your job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because it's like I have low tolerance for stupid and I have a lower tolerance for mean.
Well, the thing is, they tell them about that protocol in training.
Oh, absolutely.
Or at least they should.
Absolutely. But the people, especially these kids and stuff, and it was like yesterday when we were at the Wall of Mart, and that young man was training the new lady as the cashier, and oh my God, he was another one. He didn't know whether to laugh, cry, or shit when we came through.
I think he's overwhelmed. I think he's overstimulated.
He was so overwhelmed also. But again, it was one of those. There before we left, there was the faintest glimmer of a smile, of a grin.
It's just a little one, but
to encourage them to sit there and go, "You'll be okay. It'll be okay."
They need that encouragement.
They
For
do.
real, they do.
They do. And that's just like...
Working in customer service is not easy.
No. Working with the public, especially this time of year, oh God.
Mm-hmm.
They do need combat pay. And it's like, why? I don't understand why people feel that it's okay to take out their frustrations or on other people. And especially when other people are just trying to do their job.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like shooting fish in a barrel. They do that because they know that these people are not supposed to say anything back. And it's like, no. It ain't right.
No, it's not right.
And it bothers.
Take anything and all things out onto those people.
Yeah.
And it ain't their fault. You're a miserable person.
Absolutely. Or you've had a miserable day. That
Yeah.
don't bleed on somebody else like that.
Right.
And especially, now this is one thing about it, don't do it if you are ordering food, because they will get back at you one way or the other. Whether you know it or not, they will.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't piss them off.
Always be very kind to your restaurant people.
Always.
They touching your food. So, people don't think about that.
No, they don't. I mean, I've had to get on to people for treating, drive-through people not in the nicest of ways. And I'm like, even if they make a mistake, you treat them with respect. They're doing their damn best right now.
Let me tell you something. That is a horrible, work environment. It really is.
And they wonder why people don't really want to work at those places.
Right. And this is why they're going to the AI also. I can't say that I blame them.
I can't say that I blame them either.
And that's just
but
like...
also the self-checkout thing, that didn't work so well. And so they're starting to take it out of certain stores.
Exactly, because it didn't take a rocket scientist to figure out the people were going to shoplift.
I wonder how that Amazon store is doing.
I don't know. But there was like when we had the McDonald's thing, I got a coffee. My mother had wanted stuff. I got a coffee. And there to drive up, and I'm like, are you talking to me? Because I heard this little, and I'm like, what is that? And I finally, here I am with the marquee. I'm like, are you talking to me? And this little voice, yes. And I'm like, honey, you gonna have to turn up your microphone. I said, I can barely hear you. And so she did. She increased her volume a little bit. Mm-hmm. And then when we got up to pay, and I'm like, you having problems with your mic? And she's like, oh, that wasn't me. I said, help that child find her voice.
Give her some confidence, please.
And she said that she was just that the kid that couldn't hardly hear, as far as that she was very shy. And what a challenge that is for that kid to have that type of job. But how proud of her. What a wonderful thing. She's doing her best to overcome it. Mm-hmm. And I thoroughly believe that she will.
I hope that she will.
Yeah. And so...
that is rough for people with anxiety.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. To sit there and make yourself a target for some of these people. Because that's what these are people. These are people, living, breathing human beings that are doing the best that they can. And it's like some of these kids that work in the grocery stores and stuff around here, especially the City of Food, those are good kids. Mm-hmm. Some of them
got
just
a good work environment.
They do. They do have a good work environment. And
I would like to work there if y'all would hire me, please.
Well, you had to fill out an application.
I have.
So,
Call me back. Call me back.
Just because this does not have to be a season of anger.
No.
I tried to take myself out of the equation because...
But it can be the season of begging for a job.
You should have started in October on that, because they always need extra help during the holidays.
I do seasonal work. I like fluffing the trees.
Yeah, you did a good job with that. The artistic as far as fixing those trees.
Because it was the one time I could just sit down and just do my damn job in peace.
Honey, that is what it is to work. It is what it is to work. You have good work environments. You have shit work environments. You try to do the best you can within the environment.
I hate to be in the middle of doing a task that they ask me to do and them come interrupt me in the middle of said task to do something else and then expect me to get back to other task and to do that within a certain time frame. That pisses me off, rightfully so. Don't do that to your workers.
You have just described my life for the past decade.
I don't like to do it.
Yeah.
And I don't intend to do it to others.
But it just, and you try to do the best you can, even within that.
I'm usually like, yeah, I'll do whatever. And then I try to do whatever. And I'm like, okay, I'm done. I got to get back to my other task.
And this is when you have people that are not good managers. And I don't know, it used to be, and I was talking about that this morning. There was a time when people tried to hire the most qualified people, the ones that had the experience, the ones that knew how to work with other people and different things like that. And all that just went out the window at some point.
Because how are you going to get experience if no one hires you? That is a valid...
Oh, absolutely it is. And I have gone through that too. And it's this catch-22.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, do you really want workers or do you not? But a lot of times the companies that are doing that can't keep workers because usually it's not a good work environment. That's one of those you're like, do I really want to be there?
Oh, I was working at some thrift store. I can't say the name legally.
That's fine.
Huh?
That's fine.
Yeah. Dude quit because the manager at the time, I hated her. Everybody hated her. She was like a blonde-headed motherfucking chihuahua, except she wasn't cute.
Mm-hmm.
She wasn't cute. She wasn't like a chihuahua. She was just mean.
Yeah.
One of the most backbiting, like, talk behind your back, two-faced people.
That is not a good work environment at all.
No. Bitching at other people, saying that they're not doing their job while they're sitting at the desk all day. Not doing the work. Or in the break room half the time. 99% of the time, actually.
No,
saying that they're having
breeds resentment.
meetings.
That breeds resentment.
Mm-hmm.
But also, she was in a position of power that she wasn't, that she shouldn't have been.
No.
But she eventually got canned, didn't she?
She was going to quit. She put in her 2 weeks notice, and she didn't even make it through that 2 weeks. They let her go in the midst of that 2 weeks because she got in a fight and had another one quit on her.
Well, there you go.
And then they complained to the people that were higher up than her.
Right.
And they were like, yeah, we're just going to let you go.
Mm-hmm. So that was a little bit of justice somewhere in there.
Just a little bit.
But like I said, this time of year is very stressful for a lot of people. Don't make it. And that was just like one of the reasons we have been silly and talked about randomness, where we could be silly this week, is because the news cycle and stuff has been just ridiculous.
They have.
So dark, so just bad.
That's why I don't read it.
I
That's why
know.
I don't watch it.
I
And
know.
I'm like, Mama, please, it's hurting you.
It's not hurting me. That is your assumption. If it's hurting me, I'm old enough to know when it's hurting me. Seriously.
I know you're old enough to know, but sometimes people can pick up on other things quicker.
No, that's one of those. No. I will cry you on that. Do not micromanage me. I am 58 years old. My mother is still living. I don't need another mama. Oh, no. Let somebody know what their boundaries and their limits are. Now, if I was laying down in the floor or if I was crying over these news stories and stuff, then you could sit there and go, yeah, I might want to take a break and watch SpongeBob, but I'm not. Mm-hmm. I have dealt with darker shit in real life than what I'm reading about.
I know you have.
So, but this is the reason, as far as us being silly and talking about ridiculous things and stuff like that, to try to give you all just a little bit of a lighter side of stuff, to encourage you all. Anybody that takes the time to share coffee with us,
Yes.
and hopefully laughs.
Lots of laughs. We need laughter. Laughter is healing.
Yeah. And I truly believe that the people that are on our little, micro mini ghost pirate ship, they're the ones that would not be mean to these people in stores and stuff.
No.
I think they're the ones, they are the carriers of the light.
Yes.
The light bringers in this world of darkness.
Love attracts love.
It does. Love recognizes love. So within this time, and to continue to let that light shine, if it's sharing a smile, sharing a laugh, silliness, and it's like I was telling somebody this morning, I have no problem playing the role of the clown or the fool or whomever, if that is what it is needed at that moment to have somebody else to brighten their day, to bring them some joy. So
people need that.
They do. Remember these people. If it's somebody that comes to heart right now, and I've had that happen quite often lately, and that's where you don't even have to, the prayer doesn't even have to be audible. It's just that prayed in your heart, God help them, whatever their need is, be with them. I lift them up to you.
Yep.
It's that simple, that they're remembered, and that is that urging to pray for them.
Yes.
And then I've had quite often this week, the next day or so, I would hear something about somebody. So, and to breathe. Remember to breathe. When you laugh, that changes your breathing pattern. And I can't remember, I think it was the...
Courage the Cowardly Dog. Oh, go back.
I heard somebody, I can't remember, it was the breathing pattern. I think it may have been Dr. Berg who was talking about to stop a panic attack. It was to breathe in for 5 seconds, hold it for 5 seconds, and then breathe out. Let that exhalation take 5 seconds.
But also, I going along with that, I've heard they do I don't know, it's 2 deep breaths. You go hold it. And you have to do an audible sigh.
Yes. And that's one of the things that I will do a lot as far as this sighing. It's weariness of spirit. Because a lot of us have been in the battle for so long, we're weary. That doesn't mean we're giving up. It just means we're weary. So it's a matter of giving yourself the time. And if somebody else doesn't want you to have a break, now that is where you have to set boundaries, and you go, no, can this wait for another day?
Yep.
Today I am doing this. And this can be to do nothing. To sit there and watch silliness and watch SpongeBob and drink extra coffee and take a bubble bath and, let somebody else deal with the cats.
Yeah.
To restore and renew your spirit.
I would love for someone else to take care of the cats. Just,
And sometimes there is no one else. And then you breathe and breathe again and pray again and go forward. Yes. Final thoughts, kid?
We got too many damn cats.
Well, we have the ones that were sent here, and we're doing the best that we can for them while they're here.
Yeah.
So is that your final thoughts?
Happy, joy. Watch Inside Out.
What is the Inside Out?
It's about emotions.
Okay.
And you go through a roller coaster of emotions. in that movie, but it's happy.
You can go through a roller coaster of emotions in a day.
But why not go through a roller coaster of emotions in 1 hour and an
Well,
hour and a half?
You could do that. That's somebody else guiding them, and it's like, yeah, I can see that. I can see that. And people may be going, what does this have to do with supernatural, paranormal? It is all spiritual. Everything is.
I mean, we don't gotta just talk about supernatural shit.
But it all
goes
is. It all is the realm of spirit, and we are in a spiritual war. If anybody ever dared doubt it, my God, pay attention and open your eyes.
Yep, please do.
And what we're trying to help people learn, ways to fight back. You gotta fight for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So
you gotta wake up and fight for yourself.
Absolutely. That's one of my battle songs. It truly is. If you've had experiences with paranormal, supernatural encounters with UFOs, aliens, cryptids, if you would like to share your spiritual warfare battle strategies,
let me tell you, this year has been all about warfare, spiritual warfare.
It is. Because we gearing up for the boss battle. I truly believe that. I think a lot of people believe that. But you can send us a email. I may be behind. I don't know. cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com. It's there in the description box. Share different thoughts and stuff in the comment section. That's always good.
Yes, if you like this video, don't forget to like, share, comment, most of all subscribe, and click that notification button for daily notifications of our daily uploads. You gotta put emphasis on the daily. You like that? Thank you all. Have a good.
Know that you're loved.
Yep.
And if you need prayer, send us an email.
Mm-hmm.
And if I don't respond in a timely manner, send me another one.
Yes.
Because if I'm, running around just...
Emails can be missed.
Yeah. Yeah, they can. If I spaz, that happens.
Yeah.
But I mean,
if you got
seriously,
multiple emails you use.
If it is something that you need that's urgent, but put urgent prayer needed, we'll get on that.
Yep.
And we do. I mean, it's a matter of joining hands and rebuking, biting, pleading the blood.
Mm-hmm.
When and if holy water is needed. We've got experience with all this stuff. Let me tell you, we trained on it.
Do we got any more holy water?
No, you can fix some up. It ain't hard.
You got to get it blessed and all that.
It's not hard. It's not hard. You all are very loved, and Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.